Right, so I've broken a hub in the cold. You can get the parts, all the parts, from Banggood. I'm going to put a link in the, or on the video somewhere, to someone that does a YouTube channel, and he builds, there's not anything he doesn't do with this car. But that's the state of it. Look, it's all full of snow, bless it. Not really the best tyres for the weather, because all the ice is melting and there's water laying on top. So, but it's a good little car. I mean, the car's 40 quid, and what I've done to improve it, going off this other bloke's channel, is I've put my own, because it has a 2-in-1 ESC, so you get the receiver and the ESC as one. I've put my own Fly Sky FS GT3C, yeah, which comes with a LiPo battery in it, so you can charge it. They're 25 quid, the cheapest I've seen them, and they come with a receiver. So I've put one of them receivers in and a £7 ESC. It makes the steering a lot better, and not just the action, but how much lock you get as well, and you can then tune the steering as well. But anyway, so I put that all in there. I thought I'd just give it a run. I've had it for 2 years probably, and I've done a few videos on it but never put them on YouTube. I just shared them really on the Paddlesworth page. But yeah, it's a good car. I took it to a car park and there was just frost on the floor. Massive grate. It absolutely shocked me. The only weakness really is these, I mean, that one, you don't really break them. Normally it's the diffs that give out on them, but they're like £3.50 for 4. And I mean, I bought these wheels off Banggood as well, 6 quid for 4 alley wheels. So you have to wait a while, but these are good, being bigger than the stock wheels, because the suspension's not really up to much. It's just spring loaded. You can put some grease in it to get a bit of damping, but that's about it. It soon wears out. But a great little car with a metal chassis. It's running short wheelbase at the minute, but you can adjust it to long wheelbase. There's different drive shaft bits to put in it, but yeah, that's how I'm running it. I haven't really run it for a long time, so I thought I'd try and get some footage. Whether the footage is any good or not, I don't know. I have to wait and see, but there you go. Anything you need to know is go really. You can either ask me or ask the other bloke on the other channel, because he does all sorts with this car, all sorts of upgrades, unbelievable. The diffs are obviously, they're only about that big, and he takes the diff apart and he starts filing the gears in the diff so they run smooth. Absolutely crazy. I've never really bothered with that. When you buy extra diffs for it, it's sort of hit and miss. You may get one diff that's really good and then the other diff may be notchy, so it's better off buying a few if you get one of these. I was going to sell this, but I don't know. It's one of them cars, and they've sneakily put, if you look at these on here, and you've got 2 bolts on the front. I've put a bit of plastic on there to help do that, but if I leave you here a sec. Right, so I've got Kaisho Mini Z, and if you look just there, you've got a little pin and a slot, and that is where the bodies, like the Mini Z, Kaisho Mini Z bodies go. I mean, I've got, where's my other one? There's the Subaru, so I've got the Subaru there. But any of the bodies, they'll clip on the same with the Kaishos. You just buy a different front piece that comes with your body, and the clips in here are normally in the body. But them slots there, when they've made these, they've made them so they slot into there. And they've also made them so you can bolt the front bit on as well. You look at the screw holes, perfectly in line. So if I can get my camera working, what way round's that go? It goes up that way. So yeah, they sneakily made them so you may be able to fit a mini Z body on it, but I mean wheelbase wise, let's go around the other side. See, with these big wheels on it won't go, but yeah, they have made it so you can sneak them other bodies on it anyway. But the that's it really. I did find on Banggood, although I'm sure it doesn't fit, a Mitsubishi Evolution body, an Evo, and that was like £2. Unbelievable. But I don't think it fits this. It's probably more likely to fit this Kaisho chassis. Yeah, the four-wheel drive Kaisho chassis would go on, and then obviously you have to glue your brackets on, and change that bit over. But there you go. That's, so I mean, if you bought the radio, the ESC, you'll be able to find that off the other bloke's channel. So a radio and the thing's about 25 quid, and they're about £7. So what, 32 quid plus a 40 quid car. Obviously the weather today weren't great for it, but on a frozen, well, out in a car park, smooth car park, you'll be shocked at how well that drives. Right, just add this bit. See, I've got a bag of bits here. That's the stock ESC and receiver, which obviously bolts straight on there. You can see it there, like that. See, so this is my spares bit. I mean, if you broke one, I mean, imagine it's 40 quid for a whole other car, so you could always, I suppose, get two. But diff wise, I believe that's a diff out of one of their other cars, one of their other WLtoys cars. It's slightly bigger, yeah, slightly longer, but that there is a diff. And the bit I broke, that I've got a whole front end here, so I've got the bit I broke anyway. It's that lower knuckle I broke off. Yeah, it's still in there. So at least I've got the parts to fix it up. But this is all the old shocks. There's some of the old tyres. I should have put them on there. That'd have been great out there actually, if I had 4 of them. 3. Should have 4 really. Damn it, it would have been much better with them tyres on. But anyway, there's a load of bits. There's the servo. Look at the size of the servo. Anyway, there you go. So I don't know, may interest some people, but it could have been better tyres for it out there than these, and maybe worth doing a video in better weather for it. Right, so here we go. I think I'm going to fix it quickly and take it back out with the other tyres on. So there's the front hub. Look at that.
Put that in there. That's back in there. No damping whatsoever. Is that right? Ah, put it on upside down. Small detail. Right, okay. Oh my days, which way's up the right way? Have I got the wrong hub? Really? Typical. can't go up that way. Surely that don't go on up there. Maybe it does. Let's have a look. Maybe it went up the wrong way after all. That's definitely not right. I can't understand that because the other hub has this arm with 2 on it. It's a different hub again. Yeah. Oh, what have I got here? There's the front end. I think I haven't got the hub, so I thought, oh, I'll fix it. What's on here? No, it's typical, isn't it? So where is... You must have another hub here, surely. Yeah. We have a whole nother chassis. No. So mini Z four-wheel drive wheels that also fit on that. You can also fit mini Z four-wheel drive wheels on it. Oh, here we are.
Hey. Then another chassis, happy days. I can't see my camera because it keeps going off. Yeah, I've got another chassis there. So let's just scrape this carnage out of the way. Oh no, where's my wheel nut? There it is. Right, so there's that. What have we got here? They're the stock rims there. Stock rims and tyres. But I've put them on some alley wheels. I'm going to go and try these in the snow. Right, let's do away with this then. What's that? Go. What's that? Blimey. Don't want to come off. There we go. Bearings seem alright. I might just whack that hub straight on there. That's one. There's the other. There's that. Right. Cool, look. Even got, they've put a little O-ring around that drive shaft there. Little bearings in it. It's pretty good. The weakness is just really diffs. Don't really break these much. I expect I've hit the curb out there flat out. That's probably what the problem is. I mean, you're bound to break something like that, aren't you? I mean, it's not an armour, is it? It's not going to be that tough. So, get that back on there. Gonna need something to help. Right. I can't get to the track. I'm going to try and get to the track today and do some crawling on the snow, maybe, if I can get over there. I went up there and had a look the other day and took some video footage of the snow, but obviously it started snowing and I thought, well, if I go home and get the crawler and then start crawling for an hour or so, what's going to happen is by the time I come to leave, I won't be able to get away from Paddlesworth, be snowed in. So I didn't want to go back and get the crawler, so hopefully now some of the snow's melted, I'll be able to get up there easy and it won't be too muddy to do the crawling. I'll have to wait and see. Right, what I do is I'm going to cut this off here and get these wheels on, and then see what it runs like with these on. Right, there you go. Right, so the Kaisha Mini Z 4-wheel drive have like a I went them like that in the centre of the wheel, so it's rounded at either end slightly, but with two flat edges. If I can get it to focus. Let's put that there. Oh well, anyway, we've got the wheels on, so I'm going to go and give it another run. Right, so I started out with this, which is the WLtoys, done a load of modding on that. Then I moved to this, which is Kaisha rear wheel drive Mini Z, brilliant, done a bit of racing with that. Treated myself to this, which was well expensive. That, believe it or not, with the radio, is about £450 depending on what radio you get, but if you may as well get a good radio. And I done a video of these the other night in the snow crawling, so it might be worth checking that out as well. But you can see how small the cars are, but I think they're great. I wouldn't get rid of them. I still like the small cars as well. Models, they're a nightmare. Right, so we got more grip with the stock tyres on, but I've got them on these other rims, but less ground clearance over the snow, so I didn't bother taking any footage. It had more forwards grip speed like, but the ground clearance weren't great. It still went fine, it went better, but because of more grip, but it jumped around a bit more, so anyway, weren't worth showing. So that's a little video on that car.